My name is Taro TAKAGI, a carrot breeder in Mikado Kyowa Seed in Japan. Today, I would like to introduce trends in carrot production and breeding in Japan. In this presentation, I mentioned about following topics: ideal fresh products in Japanese market and market size in Japan, and crop calendar, domestic and import products, overview of carrot seed market, and market trends per segment, players in seed market, and Japanese hybrid in China, and summary. In Japan, Croda and Croda Chantene intermediate type are used. Ideal root shape is cylindro-conical to conical shape. Root length between 16 to 19 centimeters, and root diameter is 4 to 5.5 centimeters. In fresh market, carrots are classified by root weight. Generally, medium to large size carrots are most expensive. And usually, 3 middle-sized carrots roots are packed in a plastic bag and sold at supermarket. So there is a strong demand from supermarket to go to supply this root size carrot. In Japan, there are 3 segments. The biggest one is what we call summer sowing. Second one is main season, and then followed by early sowing. According to the statistic data from government, total acreage of carrot production was 18,520 hectares in 2013 in Japan. In past 10 years, no big transition in total acreage for carrot production in Japan. Cropping calendar is shown in this slide. Orange bar indicate harvesting season. 3 segments allow us all year-round carrot supply in Japanese market. This slide is a portion of domestic products and imported carrot in Japanese market in 2013. As you can see, 80% of carrot is supplied by domestic products. 12% is provided by import. Less 7% is imported carrot juice. So majority of carrot products consumed in Japan comes from domestic production. This table shows from which country imported carrot comes from. 90% of imported carrot comes from China, and this is increasing. Most of carrot comes from China are used for processing purpose in Japan. Carrot juice mainly comes from USA and New Zealand. And this slide is a carrot seed market in Japan. For professional purpose, more than 95% are hybrid varieties. Big pelleted seed is widely used because mechanical sowing is very popular in Japan. Seed use is around 400,000 to 600,000 seeds per hectare. Average seed price is 320,000 yen per million seeds at wholesale level. So estimated accessible seed market is around 3 billion yen, and it is equivalent to 21 million euro. As far as I know, this seed market size is top level in the world. This slide shows major carrot production area in Japan. In biggest production area locate north part of Japan, which is called Hokkaido. Number 2 production area is Chiba, central part of Japan, Chiba, and adjacent prefectures. Several medium-sized production prefectures locate in south part of Japan, where we call Kyushu. So major carrot production area concentrated in the north, middle, and south part of Japan. From this slide, I explain details of each segment. In main season segment, main production area is north part of Japan, Hokkaido, and in this prefecture, nearly 5,000 hectares of carrot production fields are there. This is a general information about main season segment. Sowing period is April to beginning July. Harvest season is from end July to till end October. In Hokkaido, farming is highly mechanized from sowing to harvest because of big acreage per field. So adaptability to mechanical harvest and best germination is important. Also in Hokkaido, early maturity with conical shape is important. This is because conical shape Koyo2 from TAKAGI seed was introduced and took big market share in Hokkaido at the beginning. Then crop calendar and root sorting machine and harvesting machine is adapted to the variety for Koyo2. If some seed company would like to introduce new variety in Hokkaido, Koyo2 type is easier to introduce. This is a major variety used in this segment. Koyo2 from TAKAGI takes more than 65% of share in Hokkaido. This variety is one of the oldest commercial hybrid still used in Japan. This variety has conical shape with wide adaptability for various environment and soil conditions. Beta 312 from Sakata is used in early sowing sub-segment in Hokkaido. This variety shows more bolting resistance and earlier maturity than Koyo2. This is a movie of mechanical harvest in Hokkaido. Relatively bigger harvester is used in Hokkaido because of bigger farming. This is a movie at washing factory in Hokkaido. Carrots are sorted for each size by shoulder diameter. The sorting machine is adjusted to Koyo2 root shape. This factory is a traditional one. At new washing factory, sorting is done by image analyzer and packing is more automated. Next is the summer sowing segment. The biggest production area is the central part of Japan, Chiba, and adjacent prefectures. South part of Japan is also a big production area. Total acreage in this segment is more than 8,000 hectares. This is a general information about summer sowing segment. Sowing period is end July to mid-September. In this segment, cylindrical conical shape with is getting more popular. Basing on harvest period, this segment can be divided into two sub-slots, early harvest and overwinter harvest. For early harvest sub-slot, harvest season is early November to early January. In early harvest sub-slot, early maturity with best uniformity and best root quality is important. In overwinter harvest sub-slot, freezing resistance for leaves is important so that farmer can harvest by harvesting machine as late as possible. Best uniformity and best root quality, high marketable yield is also important. This is also a movie. This movie is a harvesting scene in summer sowing segment. In this segment, small harvester is widely used because of small production acreage per grower. These are the major varieties used in the summer sowing early harvest substrate. Aiko from Sumika is the most widely used hybrid in this segment. This variety shows the earliest maturity and best uniformity. Beta 441 from Sakata seed is getting popular in this sort because of best uniformity and best quality and beautiful color. These are hybrids used in summer sowing over winter harvest substrate. Christine from MKS, our company, shows a resistant to Alternaria. Also, this variety shows high marketable yield, so this variety is used both for fresh and processing purpose. Reimei from Yokohama Ueki is strong against freezing damage on leaves. But a lot of varieties from several seed companies are used in this segment. This is because in this segment, there is no bolting pressure. And traditional OP Croda variety are established in this segment. So breeding for this segment is relatively easier than other segments. Then I go to early sowing segment. The biggest production place is Tokushima, then followed by central part of Japan, Chiba area, and Aomori prefecture. Okay. This is information about early sowing segment. A feature of this segment is high production cost because of plastic tunnel use. But grower can expect high and stable price, especially on middle-sized products. So there is a strong demand from supermarket and grower on the best uniformity for root size, medium root size, and beautiful shape. Basing on sowing period and tunnel size, we can divide this segment into two substrates. For large tunnel substrate, sowing is mid-October to end December. Harvest period is mid-March to beginning June. And this large tunnel is used in Tokushima Prefecture. For small tunnel substrates, sowing is beginning December to end March. Harvest season is mid-May to mid-July. In this small tunnel substrate, long shelf life is also important because of high temperature at harvest season. This is a picture of the large tunnel used in Tokushima Prefecture. Inside temperature is controlled by the making hole on tunnel shoulder. This is a picture of a small tunnel in Chiba Prefecture. In Chiba, grower put thin plastic film with hole on the soil while sowing, then uncovered with a plastic tunnel. Inside temperature is controlled by making hole on the tunnel or opening side edge in March or to April. These are hybrids used in early sowing segment. Ayahomare from Fuji seed is most widely used hybrid in this segment. This hybrid shows ideal root shape and size, high commercial root rate, and very high level uniformity. Beta Rich from Sakata seed show high yield potential and stable premature bolting resistance. These are the main seed companies selling carrot seed in Japan. These 5 seed companies are main player at carrot seed market in Japan. TAKAGI is still strong position at main season segment and keeping some market share in the summer sowing segment. Sakata is strong at summer sowing segment, keeping some market share in early sowing and main season segment. Sakata is very strong position at south part of China, Fujian province, with hybrid SK4316. Sumika Agrotech is very strong position at summer sowing early harvest sub-segment. Sumika is now increasing their market share in North China. Fuji Seed is very strong position at early sowing segment in Japan, though this company is very small family company. Yokohama Ueki has some market share in summer sowing segment, but slightly decreasing their share. And recently, these 3 seed companies are rising in carrot seed market in Japan. Mikado Kyowa, the company I belongs, is belonging to in this group. We are increasing our market share in the summer sowing segment and main season segment in Japan. Also, we launched new varieties, hybrid varieties in both North and South China after 10 years of breeding activity. Kaneko Seed and Tohoku Seed launched some new variety in Japan. These 2 companies also have dedicated carrot breeders and breeding program in their company. So as you can see, most of all carrot seeds in Japan are supplied by Japanese seed companies today. And then go to China is the biggest carrot market in the world in terms of acres. No reliable statistic data available now, but as far as it confirmed, at least more than 100,000 hectares of carrot production fields are there. Today, majority of this market is using Syncroda type OP, but hybrid carrot market is surely increasing. In the future, China has a potential to be one of the biggest hybrid carrot market in the world. Hybrid variety are used in main season segment, early sowing segment in North China, and counter season segment in South China. At hybrid market in China, hybrid variety bred in Japanese seed company play an important role. In North China hybrid market, Marutane seed, Sumika, and Mikado Kyowa hybrids are used, and as well as hybrid comes from Korea. In South China, SK4316 from Sakata is very strong. This is a summary of my presentation. 3 segments with slightly different trade requirements are there in Japan, and its total acreage is reached 18,500 hectares. Domestic production supply 80% of carrot products consumed in Japan. Extensive use of hybrid variety in all segments and high seed price makes Japan as one of the biggest carrot seed market in the world. Japanese seed company breed and supply major part of hybrid carrot seed in Japan, and the competition among seed company is very intense. Several varieties bred by Japanese seed companies are taking substantial market share at hybrid carrot market in China, which has potential to be the biggest carrot market in the world in the future. Thank you for your attention.
John Buishand from the Netherlands. The pictures you showed, they are all the Kuroda Chantenay type.
Yes.
In Japan, is there any interest from the consumers for different types, like Amsterdam, small types, cut and peel types, Nantes types?
In Japan, supermarket and grower has a more power. So if the market accepts that type of carrots, yes, it could be. But today, some foreign company introduced that type of carrot in Japan, but it haven't commercially successed yet.
Arthur Domlides from the Russia Research Institute of Vegetable. Thank you very much for your detailed information about carrot seed production and of the carrot, of course. And one quick question. Have you used the seed calibration in your technological chain? Thank you.
Seed calibration technology? Yes, in Japan, all the hybrid seeds are well calibrated in order to achieve a good germination. In Japan, usually more than 90% of germination is recommended.